Welcome to the first of the events for Summer Games 2, the Triple Jump. Couple things different from Summer Games into Summer Games 2. One, there's a bit more activity and fluidity, I guess you could say, to the events, so that there is definitely a bit more to do with them. And second of all, pretty much every event has its own tune. So for Triple Jump, you get this. In either case, I'm wasting your time, so let's get started. Press the fire button, then push right, left when you get to the line, and then push up for a final boost into the landing pit. Hopefully you'll get pretty far. I once got as far as 17 meters, but that was a long time ago. But you have to just push right, left in timing, and yeah, otherwise you fall on your face like that. Alright, one more attempt. Right, left, up. Well, that's not bad. I'll take that as a finish. Anyway, see you next event. Welcome to rowing. This isn't as much of an activity, but it's pretty simple, but all you're going to do is left, right in timing. The trick is to get the bar as high as possible and keep it there. Wow, this might be another time I actually beat the comp. Maybe. If I keep my pace up. Wow, I did it. But yeah, pretty simple. Just left, right. Anyway, on to the next event. Welcome to the Javelin. Sorry I had to start this one off, but the music before actually introducing it, but it just did not want to start the music off firsthand for me. In either case, it's a pretty simple event to understand. Press the fire button rapidly in order to gain speed. Then tap left to begin throwing the spear, and then push right to hurl it forward. Like so. Button rapidly. Left. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, hopefully without going over the line. Oops. And it's going up. And up. Now 66 meters, that's not bad, but I can do a lot better. Come on. Left, right, and it's hurling, it's going. There we go. Listen to that crowd. Alright then, on to the next event. Welcome to the Equestrian. Well, when it loads anyway. I just like the music. It's kind of high class, you know, that kind of stuff. Well, when it actually loads. It's a bit difficult to do, but it's not that hard. Once you get used to it. You press the fire button to start, push up repeatedly to get your horse to speed up, push down repeatedly to slow it down. Tap right when you get close to an obstacle to jump over it with proper timing, and then hold left in order to land properly. If you don't hold left, you'll crash to the ground and earn a penalty. The job is to make it through within 50 seconds. You also earn a penalty if your horse refuses to jump, which is what happens if you don't press right at the proper time. That's going to happen a couple of times because I'm not the greatest at this event. I wasn't born to ride a horse. See? If it refuses, just push up or just push down repeatedly to go in reverse, and then tap. Oh, come on, I tapped right. See what I mean? One more jump, and there. How'd I do? Total fault 61, and therefore my total time winds up a bit too high thanks to all the faults. In either case, you get the idea of basically how it works, and really, I'm sorry I'm not that great at it. But it's not my worst event. That one's next on the list. See you then. The high jump. I hate the high jump. I can't do the high jump. I know what you have to do, I just can't do it. I'll try. Set the bar at any at any height you please. Usually the minimum is 1.5 meters to start anyway. You usually can't go lower than that. Anyway, your job is to tap right rapidly to increase speed, up and down to increase distance, and then fire button to plant your feet and try to jump over. What? I did it? I did it? I actually jumped over the bar? Can I do it again? No, of course not. Okay, you're supposed to tap right in timing with your and try to gain speed. But seriously, you push up to get closer to the bar before you jump, push down to get further from the bar before you jump, and push right to, in timing in order to get your speed up. Basically, the timing of the footfalls. Oh, great. I made it. I made the jump, and I'll have no idea for the rest of my life how the hell I did that. Oh, jeez. How did I pull it off? Please, someone out there tell me how I did that. That's right, an instructional video asking someone how to do something. Oh, now there's irony if there ever was any irony. In either case, see you next event. Now we move on to fencing. Basically, this is a little bit more complicated. You've got 3 minutes to either tag your opponent, I think 5 times, if I recall properly, or else shove him off the back of his own platform. Push up to move your sword up, down to move the sword down, left and right to reduce or extend the length of your sword, respectively, of course to a limit. Hold down the fire button and push right to move right and left to move in those directions. Hold the fire button and up for a defensive stab, which is to charge forward and then quickly take a step back. Or hold the fire button and press down for an offensive stab, which basically lets you rush across the mat. Ouch. Yeah, I'm not that great at this. yeah, if you tag each other at the same time, it doesn't count. You both back up, and you try again. This can go on for a while. Yay for me! I got a hit. It takes a little timing. If the timer runs out, then of course the victory goes to whoever has the most points. Eesh. This could take a little while. Hope you don't mind a little wait. Ouch. Sounds like a traffic jam, I'll admit. Eesh. Ouch. You can also tag the opponent's pants as well if you can get your blade in the right place at the right time. Yeah, the droid is likely going to get this. Oh, wow. Caught him off guard. Ouch. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this one. Hey, cool, another one for me. I am not a complete failure. Hey, cool, maybe? Can I? Possibly? Ah, no. Oh well. We had our few laughs. Regardless, duel's over, and I can actually, and as you see, you can actually choose a skill level. Well, when you're alone. I have no idea what skill level the computer gives you when you're actually competing. In either case, see you next event. Welcome to cycling. As far as I'm concerned, the most exhaustive event out of all the events in Summer Games 2. Basically, what you have to do is rotate your stick repeatedly round and round and round and round and round in a clockwise circle. Hopefully you've got a joystick or an analog stick. Anything but the keyboard. And, well, let's just get started and I'll show you why. Eesh. If you go too quick for too long, the game penalizes you by actually making you wear out. And if you go way too quick, then you'll miss where you're supposed to be pushing, and so you'll slow down anyway. This is what you're going to see for the next couple of minutes. Oh yeah, this is an endurance test. Eesh, I'm actually having better luck with the control pad. As I said, an actual joystick, a control pad, anything but the keyboard. Because this will wear you out. Eesh. Ah. Ah, my thumb. Eesh. In any case, you get the idea. On to the next event. And before we go though, let me just say, all keyboard users who have gone through this event or do so on a regular basis, I empathize with you. Seriously, I have empathy pains right now, or at least sympathy pains, however you want to put it in this case. Or maybe it's just pain in general. God, my thumb! And now, the last event in Summer Games 2, kayaking. Most people find this event either confusing or just plain bad. Really, I don't think it's that terrible. Basically, all you're doing is fighting with the current to go through the gates properly. Push up repeatedly to paddle forward, down repeatedly to paddle backwards. Left repeatedly to turn in that direction, same thing goes with right for that direction. Now the 3 gates. If it's red on the left and blue on the right, go through it normally. In other words, with that lighter portion of your kayak first. You know, regularly going forward or forward gate. If you see a yellow R though, that means to go through it backwards with the darker part of your kayak. If you see blue on the left and red on the right, as opposed to what you see now, that's an upstream gate. That means you have, and really there's only one of those in this event. That means you have to go and approach it from the back, going forward. In any case, I'll show you how to go through these gates properly. Okay, well, hopefully. No. Okay, turn. Thank you. Alright. It's not that difficult, really. As I said, I've encountered a decent amount of complaints about this one. And really, it's not that hard. It just takes a bit of practice to get used to. That's all. Alright, 9. Moving for number 10. As I said, the only reverse gate, if I can get to it. Or the only upstream gate, rather. Come on. Yeah, do your best not to pass through a gate a second time or you will get a penalty. Same thing goes if you miss a gate or go through a gate in the wrong direction. Come on. There we go. One more. Alright, one more reverse gate. Come on. Alright, this one's a little tricky to get in from this angle, but we made it. And now one more gate, and there. A perfect run. And that's all there is to it. That's all the events of Summer Games 2. Hope this has been enlightening, but please stick around as there's one more thing we have to cover just before the end. And what exactly is that? I'll show you in just a moment. See you then.